Welcome to Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix. Scorpio, you are up. I'm wrapping up the shuffle. I do a weird shuffle when I shuffle sometimes, just to make sure the cards are fully mixed up, because the whole thing where it's like that doesn't do it for me. Anyways, before I go any further, kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. Also, this podcast is carried on Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, as well as many other podcasting platforms. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. If you are new to this, I do not read reversals. I read energy, is what I do. Now, wherever the energy goes, that's where I go. Also, if I'm talking about a Queen of Swords or a King of Pentacles, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm talking about a male or a female. There is not a gender in tarot. I'm saying that you or someone around you may embody that energy, is what I'm saying. In addition to that, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this is not your story, do not try to make it fit. And for the monthly reading, I usually pull 8 cards. Sometimes I do clarifier, sometimes I don't. But I do a pre-shuffle. 2 on the main deck and 2 on the clarifying deck. For the pre-shuffle on the main deck, I pulled the 2 of Pentacles, which the 2 of Pentacles jumped out too. And again, this goes back to what I was talking about when I did the sign pull. If you have a chance, go to the episode of the May energy sign pull where I'm pulling the order of the signs that I'll do for the tarot card readings. And I mentioned May will be about choices. 2 of Pentacles is about juggling. Also, Pentacles is about stability. You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus because it is earth energy. Maybe you're juggling, somebody who's a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. Or maybe you're being juggled. Who knows? Also, the Moon card came out. The Moon is Pisces and Cancer. It is a major arcana. It is about secrets. One thing that happened recently, there was a moon in Scorpio. It was the super moon. It was the pink moon. And that moon is revealing a lot of secrets right now, since it was in Scorpio, because Scorpio is about releasing the old. Because in the major arcana, Scorpio is represented by the death card and also by judgment too. So, and it's about removing what doesn't serve you, releasing the old, also having a second chance at something. So with the 2 of Pentacles and the Moon, those coming out together, I'm thinking about secrets that might be coming to light, or an attempt to juggle keeping those secrets from coming to light. And not necessarily saying that you're the one who is doing it, someone around you could be doing it as well. Also with the moon, it could be in regards to illusions. Maybe things aren't what you believe they are, meaning that your mind is going somewhere negative and you're thinking, oh, this is so horrible, but it's an illusion. It's nowhere near as bad as you thought it would be once you go down that road. So it could be that as well. For the clarifying deck in the pre-shuffle, I got the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away. Cups energy is water energy, emotion. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So with walking away, you could be literally walking away from someone, as in moving. You could be walking away from a relationship of some sort, whether it is a romantic relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a job, whether it's a family member. You're leaving something behind, whether it's a habit that you had as well that may not be a good habit. Let's say that you have a habit dealing with alcohol. You finally may have made the decision, hey, I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't want to live this life anymore, so I'm walking away from it, is what I'm doing. And that is just an example. The second card that came out in the clarifying deck was the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is emotional abundance, is what it is. The card before the 10 of Cups is obviously the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. That's when a wish comes true. So when you go to the Ten of Cups, the wish has already come true, and everything emotionally around you, whether it's family, home, what have you, everything is in balance. Everything is feeling good. With the Eight of Cups being before that in the clarifying deck, you might be walking towards what you believe is your emotional abundance, is what it could be. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull the 8 cards and then we will see what they say. But that is the information for the pre-shuffle energy. Let's get into the main shuffle. May I have 8 cards for Scorpio for the energy of May 2021? May I have 8 cards for Scorpio for the energy of May 2021? May I have 8 cards for Scorpio for the energy? Thank you. Okay, this came out upside down. I'm gonna wait and see what the spread says first, and then I'll determine if I'm gonna read it as a reversal or not. I gotta see what the energy is. May I have 7 more cards, please? May I have 7 more cards, please? Thank you. This is getting interesting. May I have 6 more cards, please? May I have 5 more cards, please? Thank you. Wow. Scorpio, what is going on? This is getting more interesting. May I have 3 more cards, please? May I have 2 more cards, please? Scorpio, I feel like this is going to be a therapy session. I really, really do. I feel like this is going to be a therapy session. But don't worry, I got you. I got you. May I have 2 more cards, please? Because I already know what the deal is. Yay! Okay. May I have 1 more card, please? May I have, thank you. What's this card? Yes. Okay. I was getting nervous for a second. The last 2 cards were like, whoo! I don't know if you remember on one of my favorite scenes. If you've seen the movie, one of my favorite movies, and this is why I say Eddie Murphy is one of the most underrated actors of all time. One of the most underrated entertainers of all time. I think he is the greatest of the great. There is a movie called The Nutty Professor, and then there was a sequel called The Clumps. And it's the opening part of the movie, and he's dreaming, but anyway, they're singing in the church. And Sherman's about to get married. And the grandma is like basically giving her blessing because she's nervous at the same time. And she wants it to go through. So she makes this, she's like, It crosses a finger and looks up, puts it up to God. Like, please let this work out. That's how I was. I know everybody's like, okay, where did this come from? That's what I was thinking as I was getting towards the end of this. And then I saw the last 2 cards of the 8. And I was like, whoo, thank you. So yeah, Scorpio, it's all good. It's all good. I love you. Okay. All of these cards that came out reversed, the energy is, I'm picking up the energy is correct. And I feel this is all you. I don't feel this is someone else. I feel this is you. I do not know. I told people, I've been telling people, May is going to be about choices. And that's what's going on. May is going to be about choices. First card that came out was the King of Swords reversed. The energy is correct. The King of Swords upright is someone who is very decisive. The King of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The King of Swords does not make a move unless he knows what the answer will be. He is a chess player. And he can be an architect too. He doesn't have a confidence issue when it comes to his intellect. The King of Swords is very intellectually confident because the King of Swords reviews the receipts. With the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, those are the two cards. If you're dealing with someone in that energy, you better have the receipts. If you don't have the receipts, it's not going to go well because they want to know what's what. They want to get down to all the numbers. They want to know everything. They're almost as bad as earth signs, especially Virgo. But I digress. This is upside down. This is being unsure, is what this is. This is being unsure. So there's something going on where you're unsure. The next card that came out was the Knight of Swords, more air energy. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You are in this energy right now. I do not feel that this is someone that you're dealing with. I feel this is the energy you're in. The Knight of Swords rushes in, but also just as the Knight of Swords rushes in, the Knight of Swords rushes out. I feel that you're running all over the place because you don't have the answer because you can't make a decision. And you're running all over the place. One of the reasons that you're running all over the place, which is the Seven of Cups. This is about options. This card keeps on coming out, and I promise you, I've been using different decks for some of these sign readings, where I've used different decks, and this Seven of Cups keeps on coming out. No matter what deck I've used one, two, three, probably about 4 or 5 decks in the reading so far. And throughout using the 4 or 5 decks, the Seven of Cups keeps on coming out. So people, and this is the thing about making a choice. It's going to be about choices, the month of May. Options. All of these options, they have you running all over the place trying to figure out because you're gathering information, because that's what the Knight of Swords does. He gathers information too, because it's about communication. It's about thought as well. You've been gathering information for some situation. I have no idea what the situation is. And I'm not going to clarify it because we'll be here all day long. I'm just telling you, you have a situation where you're running all over the place, gathering information because you don't know what decision to make. The reason I know you don't know what decision to make is because the King of Swords came out upside down, meaning that you're not sure what to do. And then right after the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords came out. Again, more air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Eight of Swords is usually about self-imprisonment. It's about being in the mind, is what it is. And because you are unable to make a decision, you're not moving. You're trying to gather all this information because you feel that you don't have enough information and you don't want to make the wrong decision, so you're running all over the place. Because you're running all over the place and staying stuck in not making a decision, not doing what a king does. A king has to make the hard decisions, whether it's King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, or King of Wands. A king is a king. A king has to make the tough decisions. And the reason you're not making the tough decision right now is because it's like you're overwhelmed. You have way too many things in front of you, and you're like, okay, I don't have enough information for this. And, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? There's an old saying, it's called analysis paralysis. If you've heard that before, analysis paralysis, where you're analyzing everything and it's slowing you up with coming out with the result that you need. The reason I know it's slowing you up is because the Knight of Pentacles is here. The Knight of Pentacles, it came out in the reverse, and I'm reading that energy. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. So when it comes out in the reversal, that's on testosterone. The Pentacles are about stability. It's something related to your stability. And because you're wrapped up in your mind right now, running all over the place because of all these options, because you don't know what to do, it's making what would already be slow in the upright, it's going to be even slower because you're not taking charge and making a decision. You're going to have to take charge and do something. The card that follows it is the Page of Wands. This is fire energy. This is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Page of Wands is obviously, pages carry messages. Pages bring new beginnings, new starts. But this one was also upside down, and that's how I'm reading it. I'm reading it, that energy, that you're staying stuck and it's not allowing you to have that passionate new start. It's not allowing you to go off on your journey and do what you need to do for your new beginning. Because again, the moon, the Scorpio moon, the pink supermoon just happened. All of this is about choices. What's waiting for you if you make a choice, and this is where we get to the good part, Scorpio, is the Nine of Pentacles. Independence. Again, earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Nine of Pentacles is someone who worked for what they have. Nine of Pentacles is someone who doesn't need anyone for anything because they stand alone on their work alone. And that's one of the reasons why I love this card. Unlike some of the other cards like the Empress is abundant because she's the Empress. She just is. But with the Nine of Pentacles, and even though this is a woman in the card, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. With the Nine of Pentacles, there was some type of hard work that went in, because before the Nine of Pentacles, there is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is about hard work. So when you go to the Nine, that means your hard work paid off. You're paralyzed right now. And again, I don't know what the situation is. All I know is that you have a lot of options in front of you. You're running all over the place trying to gather this information because you haven't worked up the nerve to make a good decision. The end result will be, once you finally make the decision, once you finally stop and breathe and have more faith in your decision making and stop doing analysis paralysis, Nine of Pentacles will be the end result. The card that came out after the Nine of Pentacles, which also made me smile, is the Ten of Wands. And it came out reversed. And I'm taking that as the correct energy. Because if you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy and you're independent, any burdens that you have, because Ten of Wands is about burdens and carrying more than you should have to carry, even though tens are something coming to an end. Saying that it's reversed, once you go into Nine of Pentacles, that's saying that the Nine of Pentacles will automatically drop off whatever burdens you have, because you will have the stability needed to get rid of the burdens. So it's going to be an automatic drop off once you make a decision and then go to the Nine of Pentacles status. But the point is, you have to make a decision. You can't keep going around like, oh, well, all right, well, I have this, and well, what if this goes wrong? Or what about this? And well, maybe that's not enough, and everything. No, make a decision. You have to make a decision. That's what I think I'm going to title this. You have to make a decision. Whatever this is, whatever it's related to, you have to make a decision. The energy is there where once you make the decision, whatever it is, you're going to get the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to get your independence. You're going to get your stability. You will be able to stand alone. And you will be able to stand alone because of your hard work. And it's admirable that you're attempting to make sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's. That's always admirable. You don't want to go into something with just half the information. I totally get it. At the same point, you're going to have to take some type of action and make a decision. That's what kings do. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. I'm talking about the energy. That's what kings do. Kings make decisions. So for that, once you make the decision, it's going to take you to the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever burden is on you or burdens, it's automatically going to drop off. They will automatically drop off when you hit the Nine of Pentacles status. They will be gone. But you have to make a decision. That's what it is. And that's the message. If this resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. That way you will know when I upload new audio to the podcast or new video to the channel. And don't forget to share because sharing is caring. Until next time, Scorpio, be blessed.